Hi friends, MD Vegan. Time for my daily greens. I make a large green salad every day, and I always make a new recipe. That is exciting because then I can get to know all these ingredients that I didn't dream of before. I mean, I went to a shop and saw that some ingredients I would have liked. I had no idea what to do with it. And the way I do it now, I make a new recipe every single day. I'll appreciate every single one of them. Here's the leaves of the romaine lettuce. It's a mini romaine. Yeah, it's maybe one mini romaine, and it's just not much. I washed it in a sink with cold water. That's a good way to treat the leaves of any green salad because lettuce. Because they get fresh and crunchy in water, in cold water, pretty fast. You can also put them overnight if it's a little bit wilted or so. No problem. They like that. And then these leaves here, the romaine, are firm leafy greens. That means they're easy to handle. You can store them easily. Tender leafy greens are more difficult. You need to be very careful, not too much pressure, and then they get wilted very fast. But these here are very easy in many regards. But the darker they are, the healthier they are, and the firmer they are, the more bitter they can be. And romaine is a fantastic lettuce because it is almost not bitter, and it's still dark and firm, and that's pretty rare. So that is also the reason, I guess, why it is the most favorite lettuce globally. Interesting. And you see, I cut it just into pieces here, bite-sized pieces on a cutting board. That's also easy to do. Yeah. And I made the very same salad as this one yesterday or the other day with another leaf. I used Indian lettuce. That is the queen of lettuces. It's a little bit more bitter and thin, but also firm. I cut it into thin stripes. And the rest of the ingredients here, tomatoes and onions to begin with, would be a classic combination for any green salad. Yeah, you can put onions and tomatoes. There's a heirloom, half an onion on top, and you can never go wrong. When you have a nice leaf, it's nicely prepared like this, fluffy and so. And tomatoes and onions, nice tomato of course, because tomatoes sometimes, you don't know, it's like watery a little bit. But the heirloom, you can never go wrong, I guess. They're always so delicious, a little bit at least. This is a nice one, fruity, fleshy, very cool. Then you have one already. Yeah. That would be a nice recipe. When you have a nice dressing, of course, that's important. I'll show you mine in a moment. That is already a start for a salad, right? And the next one, I make it a little bit, once I have this, and I build on that. I make a new recipe, adding just some ingredients. For example, here today, again, avocado, beautiful avocado, and red chili pepper. Always depends when you have a chili pepper, what kind of degree it is. How hot is it? It can be very hot, and then you want to seed it, maybe scratch out the seeds. But this one is medium. I take everything and just take some of the slices. I just slice them. I cut them into small slices. I take some out now because of decoration. When I make my salad beautiful for myself, I like to put some small things that are standing out a little bit. Red, for example, is standing out, green on top a little bit. That just looks nice and makes a big difference. It's very easy, that kind of trick. But with avocado and chili, you always have a great combination, especially when you have tomatoes on the bottom and onions, perfect. And another add-on that is very nice with green salads in general, in food, green herbs. This is chives, one of the main herbs, kitchen herbs in Germany. You get it everywhere. Not so easy to store because it's thin sticks, long sticks. It's a whole bunch today. Sometimes I take less. This one, it's a larger salad with 7 ingredients, including the dressing, and so I take a little bit more. of the chives. When you have less ingredients, you take less. You might have not so much because the chives get overwhelming everything that it is everywhere, and maybe not so nice. But here, I guess it's okay with a little bit more chives, but it has a nice, a pleasant onion-like flavor. So in the onion family, and they make it all a little bit rounded, earth-like, sweet, and hot is in there. A little bit bitter if it's too much. And the green from the chives is a very, very nice underground, so to say. And the dressing, a sweet and sour cashew dressing. That's my new one. I show you another video how to make this one. You find the link under this one. And you want to have a dressing that works for many salads. You can make a new salad every day, quickly, anytime, and then use that dressing. I have a little bit more here. Put it in the fridge, and now I make a new salad. And this one, as you see, is runny. You can make also more creamy dressings. What I put in this dressing, you see that in the video, cashews, apple cider vinegar, dates to balance the sour flavor of the very sour apple cider vinegar, pepper, salt. That's it. 5 ingredients, then the water, and then you decide how runny you want it, how salty, how sour, and so forth. Very simple, and you can always adjust to the salad you want to make pretty quickly. And that's my salad today. I toss it, and with the different leaves in here, this is a romaine. The other day I had an endive, the same ingredients, but the endive instead of the romaine. It's quite a different salad. The texture of the salad is pretty important. I would say the most important thing of a salad, a lettuce, a green salad, are the leaves, and they have to be fresh and crunchy. And you cut them in thin stripes, it's a little bit more bitter. It's a completely different salad as when you have the romaine with these larger leaves. You cut them bite-sized pieces. You see that is a completely different texture. And still the ingredients are completely the same. They are same, these salads, these two salads, because both have 7 ingredients. And I didn't believe it before, but since I'm doing it, I've been doing it for some years now, I really found that some days I wouldn't like to have, I would just have, give me just a dish, a salad with 3 ingredients. Very simple today, quick and easy and light. I just want to fly away. On another day I say, okay, a little bit more, maybe 5 ingredients. And then 7. This is 7. You can even make 9 or 11. In my methodology, right? To make a new recipe every day in the system. Otherwise I'm stuck pretty soon. And really it is interesting, the number of ingredients alone, just the number, and an abstract number, characterizes a salad. And from complexity, how heavy it is, how much your senses are activated, how you are challenged to analyze it with your inner mind, with your mind. These things make flavor and eating experience. It's very interesting. It's a new thing to me. I'm very happy I have all these ideas now with these videos, and it's very easy. You can make your own recipes just beginning with 3 ingredients. Figure it out, and then the next take 5 or so, something like that. It's fantastic. You get all the nice ingredients on my menu, and that's, after all, something earlier cultures had a lot more. Indigenous cultures used per year 2,000, 3,000 different plants on their menu per year, because there were much more plants. They were not cultivated. We industrialized people in the cities, 30, 40, 50 different plants a year. It's a whole different biodiversity. The diversity of the food is so important for our health. And there's new science about it called food synergy, nutrient synergy, how these nutrients, how these ingredients play together. It's a big difference. The more, the different, the more better, the better. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe, and Leafy on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.